Hello and welcome to the AssemblyTV studio. I'm your host Teppo Isperia Suominen and this is the GameDev compostudio. With me here in the studio are Sami, Marko, Antti and Erkka. Welcome everybody to the studio. So 3 guys from Kayak Games and 1 guy from Seoul. 3 makers, 1 player more or less. How did you guys feel about the GameDev compo overall?
Nice entries. I really
like. Yeah, there were some really cool fun ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
as a player, I think the fun ones are the greatest thing in the assembly always on the game dev compo. But in specter of the gamer, I think there were really cool ones that were in the beginning of making like Red.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe like usually on game you get something new every year. Like last year and the year before it was mostly mobile games. This year I think VR was definitely the new thing on the scene. 3 VR entries or was it even 4?
3.
3. Yeah. So 3 out of 15. That's a lot.
Yes.
So. What's your feel on the VR? Will it be a rising star or is it just a fib and we won't be seeing it that much later?
Well, I hope it will be rising star because it's so nice experience when you're in game world.
Okay.
So much different than playing with the screen. So
yeah, it's
nice.
Definitely a very different experience.
Yeah, especially as a sense of a new revolution basically on the gaming and bring it back to home with your VR classes. And I'm just waiting for the prices to drop.
Yeah.
Maybe the movement with the VR stuff, like the handles you move around, it needs some space, so a lot of people might not have it. But I think the VR glasses are a really good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's actually jump on to our individual entries that we picked out of the compo to begin. So entry that we picked for first would be number 8, Backdoor Golf. Okay, we got the Font of Light.
Yes, but that was good game.
Yeah, this was a good pick. We were thinking of this one as well. So okay, but your feels on this one actually, since we got.
Yes, it was a nice atmosphere there.
Yeah, and something we don't see in assembly that often, a puzzle game.
Yes, environmental puzzle game.
Yeah, environmental puzzle game, which isn't the easiest puzzle game to make to begin with.
Especially with the changing between the colors of the light and then exploiting those elements like in middle of the puzzle and like mid-air and everything like that.
Yeah.
Seemed really interesting.
The red color had the gravity well system or something like that. Have any of you guys had time to play it yet?
I have seen my friend play it, so I know the concept. So basically you just change the color, like on the blue one you start to see things that you don't normally see. So it's really good, really cool feature.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
That was
hoping I'll have time to test it sometime this weekend or later.
Yeah, that was one of the games that when I saw it on the screen, I thought I have to try this game when I get back home and have some time.
Yeah, it looks very interesting. Okay, but next up, maybe we'll get the Backdoor Golf now.
Yeah.
Certain what genre we should call this game, but a fast-paced game nevertheless.
Yeah, some kind of brain-teasing sport game or something.
Maybe something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, seems like a kind of a party game that you play with your friends and just laugh at all that crazy stuff happening on the screen. Yeah.
Looks like a game that you can pick up for 5 minutes and then put down again. So very good game for parties and a pick-me-up game.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, I could imagine on mobile if their developers are going to put it on mobile as well. I could see that there, like short-paced games.
Definitely. I was wondering about the controls of it. Like, well, the guy runs through the screen at all times, so it's supposedly pretty easy to just transfer it to mobile. You need to just tap when you want to hit. So maybe doable.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well.
Next pick was number 11, Saunamajuri.
Maailman parasta peliä, Saunamajuri-nimistä peliä, ja taas on ihan sairaan hyviä arvosteluita. Paras peli sitten Minecraftin MV-lehti. Mutta eikö mennä pelaamaan, eikö mennä katsomaan, että minkälainen peli tää oikein on. Okei, me synnytään keskelle, ei mitään. Joo, okei, joo. Tässä on ilmeisesti sauna, ja tässä on tämmönen... Tää sisällä taitaa olla joku kaveri. Herran jestas, joku Bionicle-hahmo. Katsotaan mekon alla. Okei, sulla ei mitään siellä. Hirveä selitys, mut tyyppi ei oo edes alasti saunassa. Mikä saunatyyppi tää nyt on?
One of our two sauna-related games this time around. What did you guys think?
Well, at least it has nice graphics, good art style. And I had a chance to play this game. It's full of Easter eggs and it's like mini sandbox game. There's so much stuff to find. And
yeah, it has like tons of functionality that you can interact with, and well, lots of stuff to find and experiment with. So.
Like we already saw the bear and stuff like that. So more of a discovery game than anything else.
yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Interesting that sauna is a theme this year. Two games with, okay, one was not named after the sauna, but it had one in it. Do you guys want to even poke a guess at why this would be a thing now?
No really idea. Maybe someone got some inspiration from like My Summer Car. That's kind of I think a similar kind of a game.
Yeah, it's in the same direction. Yeah.
But
sorry.
Yes, this is nice example when there's one idea and two different products from different developers. So it's nice to see.
Only sauna game I remember from Assembly is Kiuasturvat. Or saunaturvat, but I don't really remember by heart. But that was a long time ago.
That's a very long time ago. Something in that area actually this time around, the barbarian thingy.
Oh yeah.
But for our next pick we had number 13, Nemesis Perspective. They've got this in the Vive corner, actually. I've seen a lot of people play this. I haven't had a chance to play it myself, too big of a line there for this one. But actually, something you guys were the developers of this one.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
okay, so why this kind of a game?
Well, well, the starting idea was that we want to make a 3D game, and it has to have VR support, but it kind of developed, and in the end it's full VR game, and so but I don't know. Well, it was kind of fun idea to try making a local multiplayer game with VR support. So it's kind of a thing that I haven't seen that much, at least so far.
I can't think of any example of where that would have been used previously.
Yeah, and then it has to, because you have two guys playing in the same room, you have that element of local multiplayer which can't really be replicated with anything else.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So, have you been able to check this out yet?
Unfortunately, not yet, because I had too much time on our own stand on the sponsor venue area. So But when I saw the entry, I was really like intrigued by the idea of the local multiplayer with VR, and basically the gameplay looked like a bit. I think Diablo 3 second boss Belial, and I don't know, maybe that's an inspiration for you guys, but it's
Actually,
kind of
I
same
hadn't
kind
thought
of
of it, but a very same style there. A big boss and a
yeah,
small
big hands
hero.
and small heroes, and like this platform where you have to fight against the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, before testing this game, I had like thoughts of the controlling, because you are playing the boss. I thought that you could win by just swinging around, and the other.
Okay.
But after testing it, it was actually played really well. The other player is so fast that you cannot actually.
Okay, you can't just smack
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
You tested it a bit. Which one on the multiplayer wins usually?
First, when the two new players plays, the boss always wins.
Okay.
But if hero develops his skills, he's going to be very OP.
Okay, so the hero is better if you know what you're doing.
Yes.
But also the boss has some capacity to evolve. He can move more on the arena, so there's like some development on both ends.
Okay, so when skills grow, it becomes more balanced. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, but a bit of a nerve-wrecker for the hero to start with.
Yeah.
Okay, then another pick we had the Härma game. This is Härma, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mitä ristusta sä nyt kuule hetjärveläinen? No mene takaisin kuule särjensyöjä.
Definitely another humor entry there. The graphics and I haven't played it again, so I don't know about the game style, but what it looks like is rather unfocused. So maybe not the most polished gem, but something very spectacular still. How do you guys feel about this one?
Well, I think it was pretty funny because I used to live, like, when I was young, I used to live in southern Ostrobothnia, so it was like spot on for me, and it was pretty funny. But I don't know, I think it reminded me of the QWOP, and that's kind of controlling of the characters, and fighting games are usually pretty fun when you are playing locally with your friends.
Yeah.
It's I have played it quite a bit myself, and well, it is a lot of fun. You just end up swinging your hands in the game everywhere, and just great mess.
Full on madness.
yeah, exactly like that.
Can you win with skill?
Not really.
So perfect party game then.
Yeah.
You can just pick it up and slam it down with your friends.
Yeah. You might find some techniques that work better than others, but it's total madness.
It looks a bit like Mayhem, with the characters just popping up and down and the hands swinging like windmills.
Yeah.
Okay. Overall, 15 entries in the GameDev, a lot more, as I've understood, that were cut by the jury. So, GameDev is doing good. How do you guys feel about that? It's maybe very specific entries that end up in assembly, but still a lot of entries here.
Well, it's great to have a lot of entries and that the judges have to cut down the entries shown, because, well, Finland is quite a big in game industry, like with Supercell and Rovio and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I see where that comes from now that after years of success on the industry, that all these new people picking up the game development and enthusiasm for it.
Definitely. So, well, you three guys are all developers, so why game developing? What's the thing about it?
Well, it's so much fun.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Do whatever you want. And
Okay.
yeah, and well, you kind of can. Well, it's kind of a dream thing, really. You just when you play games, you sometimes wonder. I think that it would be greater if you had this function, this feature, so forth. But well, now we have that control. Like think it through. Like, is this working? Is this like? Does the user like it?
Yeah.
So forth. So.
Okay. So all three of you play a lot as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot.
That's good. It's always better to know what you're making instead of just make something and hope it sells. Okay, very good. Which one? Okay, outside of your own games, which one was your favorite? I'll have to cut you down this time. Sorry.
It's okay. I might go with This Is Härmä. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, now multiplayer madness for you.
Yeah.
I think the Saunamajuri is best.
Saunamajuri.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. And actually, I like the red pretty good.
Oh yeah,
With the fox or
the
red
fox,
panda.
the red
Yeah,
panda
red panda.
pre-alpha game here. I can't remember when that would have happened last, so I'm hoping to see the beta and release versions of that game later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really gave some vibes from those old platformers and
Yeah,
adventure games like Crash Bandicoot and Ratchet and Clank.
yeah, Ratchet and Jax, those
Yeah,
kinds
Jack
of
and
games.
Daxter.
Definitely. What about you? What's your favorite?
I like the kind of a futuristic racing game. There was like
The last
like
one-
snowboarding kind
Yeah,
of
the
stuff. going on.
light. What was it?
Neon Wave Race.
Neon Wave Race.
Racer was
Yeah.
pretty-
Riders.
Yeah.
Riders,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it was pretty cool looking, and of course the first one we showed here on the light, which changing the light.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. So.
Okay. Well, there's your picks. Okay, thank you guys so much for coming to the studio, sharing your thoughts on the games that we had in the GameDev compo. We're going to continue onwards with the combo pipe of Friday, but thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and AssemblyTV out.